open hearts, thank you for being here at Shell Energy. Let's just pull a little card for tonight. Since I'm late here at the studio, just a little card. See what is the best message we can share tonight. We are on our way out to the waterfront to see the moon. Initiation, and another one came out, Akasha. Akasha is our, to me, Akasha, and this is again the way I see it, Akasha to me is knowing that you are the ocean and the waves at the same time. So knowing that sometimes you're the ocean, sometimes you're the wave, but at the same time you're all of it, everything. And Akasha is your spirit. Akasha is that animates the physical. Okay, I had a client come in and saying that a person that is atheist does not believe in God, and I agree with that. Yeah, of course. And then but at the same time I said I believe that everybody is spiritual. That are not I have never met a person that was not a spiritual person. And that's because everybody has a cash, the spirit, regardless of your belief system. And at the same, and then she goes, well, then you're imposing your belief on this person. And I said, well, I'm not imposing anything. I'm not trying to change that person. It's just the way I see it. I have never seen anybody without their akash, without their spirit, without their consciousness, without their light, without their godhood. So regardless of what the other person believes, I respect that. But I can't help to see them in the light that I have placed myself under, which is I cannot deny to that person what I have for myself. And, I don't impose that. This is how I see them. I see everybody as a spiritual being. I have never seen a person without spirit, without their akash. Regardless of their belief system. So that was for the Akash. And the initiation, this is so wonderful, the card of initiation, because we are moving through the KAME Tercena. And KAME Tercena is huge in initiation because it's all about moving through uncertainty, moving through places where we feel very vulnerable, scared. We might feel like we have been left alone or betrayal. Somebody promised us something and they didn't deliver. We might feel anger because of that. So all these triggers come while we're moving through the underworld, through Shivalva. So all these triggers come so that we can look at them, we be the witness, we bring our presence to it, and by doing that we change it. We change the whole frequency of it. A rose can be, or a tree can be in the forest, and it's a beautiful being, but while you come in and witness the tree, it changes it. It changes your frequency, and it changes the frequency of the tree because we engage with it. So it's the same thing with triggers, actually. By witnessing the triggers and not getting sucked into the drama, by witnessing the trigger and seeing where does it hurt, what button did it push, and we start uncovering and unpacking it, then we get to a place of freedom where this trigger doesn't exist anymore. And that's when we step into a place of initiation. And that's what's happening now through the darkness. We're moving through this darkness period where we have to, first of all, understand that the darkness is not bad and the light is good. It's just a period. And when you remember in your darkest moments, you also have received the biggest lessons. Your heart has expanded the most. okay? Because those are the times when our hearts have broken in so many pieces that we can't even imagine how we ever gonna put together again. And we did. Here we are, standing, moving forward through the darkness of the KAME Tercena, because we are the heroes, because we are the spiritual warriors, and all of us are spiritual warriors, all of us, okay? You don't need to be, you know, constantly baking cookies for the elderly to do that. You might just be a wonderful barista that is, you know, presenting your beautiful smile to everybody in the morning, and that makes a difference. So you don't need to be wielding a big sword to you know, conquer anything. You conquer yourself in the mirror every day, sometimes many times a day. That's what a warrior does. A spiritual warrior is the one that conquers itself in the mirror constantly. And by mirror, I mean ourselves, the personality, the labels and all that, and the mirrors that our relationships bring forth. When we go through that, we step into initiations, and then another one, and then another one, and then another one. And sometimes we might feel like, you know, we're not experiencing a lot of growth. There's periods of time where we're not experiencing growth, but those are the periods that we integrate. We're resting, we're integrating. So if this Tercena, which is moving us through a lot of darkness, is asking you to rest, don't feel like I should be doing something. No, listen to your body, okay? Because initiations also happen as we sleep. Initiations happen as we rest, okay? That's when we are integrating the experience. We're squishing all the delicious juice and the core of the lesson, and let go with gratitude of what it didn't feel so good, you know, those gifts that come wrapped in really nasty wrapping paper, but deliver really beautiful lessons, okay? Sometimes the initiations happen when we are resting. So if this Tercena is really putting you horizontal, sleeping, sleep. Honor your body. You need to sleep, sleep. While you are resting, you also receive initiations. You can ask for them, but be careful what you ask for. Just make sure that you always ask for receive with grace and ease, because otherwise, if they deliver, it will be really strong. So just with grace and ease for whatever I'm ready to receive, or, you know, for the highest level of frequencies and initiations I am ready to receive with grace and ease. But those are the cards for today, and I'm on my way to see the moon. Thank you for coming with an open heart and an open mind. Remember, we are the angels. We are the ones bringing this change through. Enjoy you, KAME Tercena. Divine blessings. Namaste.